Hey Houseguests, welcome to today's BB14 updates and spoilers. Our Houseguest of the day is Cookie Monster 2012. And I'm holding Verdell here because Homer is like 2 feet away and I don't want there to be a major freak out. So, nominations were last night and Joe and Will are on the block. And Joe was the original target for Frank and Boogie, but now Will is the target because he gave them the wrong answer when they asked who he would put on the block. So Frank got to shed his spirit tart at midnight last night, and it kind of makes me think, like, Big Brother time is not the same as real time. It's kind of like the island on Lost. They follow different time. Verdell, please! So, yeah. So Shane and Brittany are speculating about the authenticity of Ashley's injury. There are a couple theories that have popped up in the house and on the message boards. So he's just kicking off of me right now. It really hurts. So people are wondering, is Ashley just trying to coast through the game and use her injury so that people feel bad for her and she can't even compete in certain competitions? Is she using it to get meds like she's a drug addict? Or does she not have health insurance so she doesn't want to leave the house and have to go to the real doctor? I don't know. Maybe she's just actually really in a lot of pain. We won't know, ever. So they were also discussing whether or not they should turn on Frank and Boogie the first chance that they get. I would say do it, because Frank and Boogie are planning pretty much the same thing. Brittany is all for it, Shane is against it, because Shane is naive. But I have to say, oh, Silent Six. This alliance was not built to last. This is so not dare last. But, yeah, it's really going to be interesting to see who turns on who first, because you can tell Brittany and Boogie are like, this person's definitely going to turn on me. So Boogie and Frank are so full of themselves. They think that no one else in the game knows how to play except for them. And they think that they're reality TV gold, and I'm pretty sure Boogie is trying to negotiate with the producers, or the wizards as he calls them, to get him on The Amazing Race with Frank. Because Frank is his new boyfriend, / Will Kirby. So, yeah. Will Kirby has grown up and he can't do reality shows anymore. He just goes on QVC and sells things. So, Danielle and Shane the Nomance had a little tiff because apparently she took his blanket and that made him really upset. So, she was talking to Brittany and she's like, "Do you think it's over?" And Brittany was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Really?" And Brittany was like, "You're gonna have to break up in a month anyway." Or not, you're gonna have to. It was basically like, you're breaking up in a month anyway. It's so obvious Shane is not into her, but Danielle is like obsessing about it, and it's crazy. So the Power Veto competition is tonight, and the competitors are Frank, Joe, Will, Jen, Boogie, Ashley, and Shane. And you may be thinking, why is there an extra person? And that's because Shane won the veto ticket last week, so he got to compete automatically. So this competition, I'm really excited to see it air because the infamous Zingbot is back. So I'm really excited to see what zings he's going to have for these house guests. And this competition's actually in progress right now, so I don't know who wins. But I'm really hoping it's Will, my sweet Will. I don't want to see him go home. So as soon as I find out who won, we are going to put that information in the info for this video, so check back later, and that's all. So until tomorrow, much love.